Hello. Today we're going to be talking about Todd Glass Act Happy. It's a Netflix original comedy special starring Todd Glass, and it's a good special, but it's a little erratic. Um, it's kind of all over the place with his jokes. Like he doesn't really have long bits. They're just jokes from all over the place. And yeah, it does seem a little erratic when you're watching it. He does have a band, which is something I haven't seen before, that he plays off of quite a bit. He actually includes them in his jokes, where they're like throwing out different bits for him to do, and he interacts with them quite a bit. He calls them out for, giving stingers to his jokes and things like that. And he also, at one point, has a song that he doesn't give a title for, but it's basically him filling time in case he doesn't have enough time for jokes, which is actually really ironic because at the end he has a bit he does about jokes that he didn't have time to do, which are, like unfinished jokes. So it was funny. He talks about, like, he does a skit with his band, and like I said, he brings them in quite a bit. Sometimes acting like angry with them, that kind of thing. He goes off on quite a few rants. He talks about like Kmart, Subway, and 7-Eleven. He talks about like lighting, the lighting in your house and how it makes people look bad. So, and how mean it is to have lighting like that, so that when people come over, they leave feeling bad about themselves because your bathroom lighting is so bad, that kind of thing. He talks about staging his fridge when he has company coming over, like making it look like he eats healthy and things like that, but when he really doesn't. So that was funny. He talks about a time when he actually had a heart attack, which was surprising, but he realized after that there's no point in him trying to hide that he's gay or in a gay relationship, but he realized that after the heart attack. So, he talks about that. The whole story with his heart attack was pretty funny. Obviously it was a serious thing, but, like most comedians, they can turn a serious thing that happens to them into comedy, whether that's coping or what. But it was pretty funny. And he, like I said, he's all over the place. It's a small room. He doesn't have too many issues with crowds or anything like that, so that part's good. Some of the jokes, like, not all, but some of them don't land very well. And, most of his jokes are just kind of mini rants. Like, he rants about, the woman that was killed by a killer whale in one of the sea parks, and why would anybody be surprised by that? He rants about people who declaw their cats. He rants about PC and how not using certain words isn't being PC. It's just being kind, and you shouldn't be angry that you can't use insulting words anyways, because what kind of person are you that you have to use those kind of words? He talks about organized religion, and how they shouldn't, not religion in general, but the actual organized religion telling people that if they don't follow what they say, they're going to hell, and how we would feel if everybody did that, like if Nike advertised that if you don't wear Nikes you're going to hell, and how that wouldn't be allowed. So why is it allowed for religions to do that? Things like that. He really rants about a lot of stuff. Like, he covers a lot of different topics. His very high energy, he involves the band a lot, and overall it's a funny show. It's just there were a lot of jokes that didn't hit. That was the only thing. I think it's mostly because of the energy and the speed, and because he doesn't really do bits. He just does quick jokes and then moves on. So I think if he did slow it down and did bits, it would be funnier. But overall, it was a good show. On Netflix, I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars, and I would give it a 6 out of 10. It's okay, not great. I believe I've seen him do other specials, but they were better. And again, that's just my opinion, but yeah, I think he has better material out there, better specials out there. This is just okay. And that's Todd Glass Act Happy. So thank you and have a nice day.